Welcome back, guys. Today we'll learn about shared preferences, but not the regular one, about the encrypted shared preferences. Normally, when we save into our shared preferences file, we can see what we saved from the device file explorer. We can go into data once again, then search our app. In our case, it's going to be encrypted shared preferences. As you can see, there are two files. One for the main activity that has two values, name and age, and the other one with a different name as these values. Those values are exactly the same as this one. I've inserted the same values into both files. However, in this file, they are encrypted. So you can see the enormous difference that it will make on your app security. So let's get started. Now the first thing we'll need to do is go into our Gradle app file and change the min SDK version to 23, because this is the minimum SDK version that the encrypted shared preferences support. The second thing is to add this dependency, AndroidX security crypto. And now let's sync our project. After the sync is completed, we'll go back to our main activity and create a master alias key. We'll create a variable, we'll call it master key. We're going to master keys, get or create. This function will either create or get the master key for a project based on the fact that if we already created one using this function, it will simply retrieve it. We'll pass it the key generator parameter spec, and that's it. The second thing we'll need to do is create the shared preferences instance itself. So we create shared preferences equal to encrypted shared preferences, create. The first parameter is going to be the file name. We'll simply call it file. Doesn't really matter, you can pick whatever you want. The second parameter will be the master key. The third is going to be the context. We'll use the application context to make sure the instance is attached to the largest so-called instance of context that we have that is tied to the application itself. The third is going to be the pref key encryption scheme, so we can get it using the encrypted shared preferences, the key, and this one. And the last parameter is the value. So again, encrypted shared preferences, pref value encryption scheme, this value. And that's it. You saw how easy it is to create a shared preferences instance. Now for our editor, all we have to do is shared preferences edit. And that's it. This truly is taking your normal shared preferences and just replacing this block. Now we can use the editor to put some values. The first is going to be string, name, David, and we'll put boolean developer true, and we'll simply apply it. Let's run our app and see what happens. Alright, now that we run our app, let's go to the device file explorer again. We'll sync the shared prefs, and now we can see the file that we created with the values we added. We have our key and value and the name and is developer boolean we added. Now the last thing to know about the encrypted shared preferences is that it has some drawbacks. Now the drawbacks are mainly performance wise, meaning initializing an instance of shared preferences is significantly at a higher cost than the normal shared preferences. If the normal shared preferences take 0 milliseconds roughly, this one takes roughly 50, maybe even more milliseconds. Also, the read and write operations, the I/O operations are significantly higher. So performance-wise, you need to take it into consideration. But if security is something that's really important for your app, because you saw how easy it is to see the shared preferences values, it's really important for you guys to use the encrypted shared preferences and not the regular one. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this tutorial useful for you guys. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below about stuff you want to see next. Take it easy.